Well, folks, it would appear that Pokemon TCG has become somewhat of a common topic here on the channel as of late, and for good reason too. Pokemon TCG Scalper follows employee to multiple stores to buy restocked cards. You cannot be serious right now. Well, it's gonna get more serious, so let's get into this. If you thought Pokemon card scalping was out of control already, a new video from a scalper's live stream will leave you speechless. The fucking balls that this individual has to have in order to actually live stream them stalking an individual over Pokemon cards, you are absolutely fucked, okay? I'm gonna just come out and say it. You are absolutely fucked, okay? Like, on top of being a greedy man-child that cares absolutely nothing for the hobby of Pokemon, as well as taking away from genuine fans, you are a stalker as well, which I'm pretty sure that's a crime. Pokemon card scalpers have gone viral many times over so far in 2025, with brawls breaking out at stores over the Blooming Waters Premium Collection. Now, that in itself, like, I really shouldn't be surprised, okay? I really, truly shouldn't be surprised, but the fact that these things are happening here, it just further and further enhances my absolute disgust for these type of people. Hell, Manga Common actually commented on one of my recent TCG videos, and he told me that he actually got assaulted over Blooming Waters. Like, that is beyond ridiculous. Things got so bad that GameStop even halted Pokemon TCG pre-orders, much to the chagrin of scalpers and typical collectors alike. Now, I had actually talked about that in a recent video, and it just further demonstrates how low the bar is pushed into the goddamn ground. Like, it is beyond disappointing. Now, one man's quest to scalp Pokemon cards is going viral for all of the wrong reasons after being accused of stalking an employee by following her from store to store as she restocked the merchandise. You gotta have some type of extra fucking mental illness to think that shit like this is okay. Like, it's like I asked before, are you fucked? Well, I'm willing to bet yes you are, and you need help. Big time. Like, what type of well individual does this shit? Honestly, ask yourself that question. What type of well individual does that shit, let alone even think that something like this is okay? Like, you have someone that's just trying to do their job, and I'm sure there are stresses enough as it is when it comes to the job and also the merchandise that's being handled, i.e. Pokemon cards, but imagine being this much of a blight to think that it's okay to stalk an employee over Pokemon cards and having the audacity to live stream that shit like it's some big fucking jolly. In a video taken from Scalper with a name I'm not even gonna bother trying to pronounce, live stream and re-uploaded to TikTok by user Pikanomics, a female employee warned that security would get involved if he kept following her. This is the craziest scalping POV you'll ever see, Pikanomics explained. This guy's live streaming while this lady is restocking. He gets called out for stalking and recording people without their permission. So, is this individual actually a repeat offender? Like, that just manages to make things even worse if so. And we have this fucker's name right here, so yeah, things ain't looking good for you, homie. And you know what's actually really funny is that we actually have a tweet from this individual, and the fact that they even try to justify their actions just already is hilarious. It's cringy. And you know what? All I can say to you there, Twan or Twat, is I hope you enjoyed your 2 minutes in the spotlight, because your 2 minutes are up. I also love how they say, I could care less where the fuck she lives and what the fuck is going on with her life. I could care less about that aspect of her. Only care about her next restock. It doesn't fucking matter. You stalked her, you fucking weirdo. Like, what you did is criminal harassment. Pikanomics claimed he screen recorded the whole encounter and then showed the craziest parts, beginning with being called out by the restocker. I followed you out of the parking lot, the scalper told the employee. Then I went straight to this store, waited a couple of hours, and let you do your thing. I'm not here for anything else besides some cardboard cards. You can't be chasing us like that, the employee hit back. You just have to go to the store, because if you do that, we'll report it to security. This time, I'm talking to you face to face and letting you know. Shortly after the confrontation with the employee, a customer began to ask the scalper to stop filming her, but he continued the broadcast and then turned the camera to a group of girls who walked by. So this guy is just a goddamn public nuisance in general. Like, are we dealing with another variation of Johnny Somali? Like, what the fuck, man? Like, it would seem like that Pokemon cards, as sad as it is to say this, it seems like that Pokemon cards really have a tendency of bringing the absolute worst out of people. Like, it is beyond cringy, and it's beyond concerning. Like, are you joking me? Eventually, when he got to the machine, the scalper bought over $800 worth of cards, emptying its inventory. So he grabs all 4 of the Surging Sparks EBTs, all 6 of the Surging Sparks booster bottles, all 7 of the 151 booster bottles, and all 50 of the Surging Sparks sleeve packs, Peakonomics explained. So there you have it right there. Like, that right there is a telltale example of remorseless greed. Like, that's why I absolutely detest these type of individuals, and why they are the boils on the asses of life when it comes to being a genuine lover of the hobby of Pokemon cards. Like, no one should ever have to deal with these type of things. I know that things like this do happen, it's a part of life, there's a lot of evil out there, but it doesn't justify said evil taking place. Like, this guy is the definition of a fucking scumbag, filming and stalking employees and girls, also emptying the inventory when it comes to Pokemon cards in stock, and not even having a modicum of remorse or anything like that, and tries to come up with some sort of bullshit justification saying, oh, I'm not interested in her, you know, what she does in her life, I'm just interested in the cards. It's like, buddy, it's like, nobody fucking cares about your excuses. Whatever the most profit margin, less waiting time, more products, more money, he said in a comment. A comment, I might add, that got completely and utterly ratioed by the comment by Chris. Aren't you the guy who was following around the vendors for restocks, lol? And you know something else I'm gonna call this? I'm gonna call this a jobless behavior. You know why that is? Because I got 3 words for you. Get a job. Like, if money is your only motivation here, go get a fucking job, okay? Stop going into fandoms and destroying what is a genuine hobby for a lot of people. I understand that times and money are a little bit tough and scarce with inflation and everything, but there is no excuse. He further disputed the stalking claims on X, reiterating that he was only interested in getting his hands on Pokemon cards. Now, we actually read the tweet earlier in the video, and you know what? I don't give a shit, alright? It's nothing but a brain-rotted attempt at an excuse, alright? I don't give a shit what you gotta say in defense for yourself, alright? So let's just carry on here, we're almost done. It's unclear if he's had to deal with store security since the incident, but this is just the latest in a long series of unethical methods people have used to buy up Pokemon cards. And unethical is another fantastic descriptor of the situation, among many other ways that you can describe it. Earlier this year, an exec at a biomedical company tricked his boss into giving him $500,000, which he then spent on Pokemon cards and other goodies. How in the fuck is that even possible? Like, what? Are you serious? Nope, this is an actual documented article on the incident. Oh my god. Comment down below if you guys want to see me cover this shit. But yeah, we have reached the end of this article and the end of the video. And my damn head hurts because, man, oh man alive, like, just the fact that this is a thing, it really shouldn't surprise me, okay? With all of the things going on in the world, with all of the nonsense that we have covered on the years of this channel, like, it really shouldn't surprise me, but goddamn, it's like life finds a way to throw me a curveball to say, nah, fam, you're gonna be surprised with this, and life, you got me again. So leave your thoughts and your feedback in the comments down below. What are your guys' thoughts overall on what we talked about? Do you agree with my takes? Do you disagree with my takes? Either way, folks, I love hearing back from you amazing legends in the comments down below. So thanks for watching, thank you for your time as well in viewing this video. Have yourself a damn good one, you beautiful people. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, remember to stay humble, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video.